Welcome to another episode of Liberty Creek. On this episode, we're talking lawnmowers. At first, I was looking for a tractor to pull a cart behind and to cut the grass. But once I saw a zero turn in action, I was hooked and I wanted one. My budget was anywhere between $0 to $1,000 or whatever I had in the kitty for the property at that time. I searched on Craigslist and just about every other website that sells mowers you could think of. But with my budget, I couldn't find a zero turn until one day on Craigslist I ran into an ad that a guy selling a zero turn Toro TimeCutter for $800. I gave him a call, I met up with him, I looked at it. It was in rough shape. I offered him $600 and he accepted it. Took it home, and then I started a little bit of a rebuild. I had to redo the deck, change the blades out, change the oil, change the air filters, put some new tires on it, and so far it has been a big time saver up at the property. Come take a look and see what we done. On my second day of owning the tractor, I tested the battery and it has seen its day. It is no longer holding a charge and I had to purchase a new one. But then I still had trouble starting it. So I reworked all the wiring, I had to buy a new solenoid, and now put the choke on and it starts right up every time. This is me celebrating with a test drive after a couple weeks on my spare time working on the mower. After I got the mower working and reliable, I started to disassemble the deck. The deck was kind of in rough shape, as you can see from some of the pictures. I took a lot of pictures because I never worked on a mower like this before, and I wanted to put it back together the same way as I took it apart. There was some surface rust, there was some pitting, there were some broken welds, there were some cracks and some bent parts of the metal on the deck. I had to hammer it back into a shape, and I actually had to go ahead and weld the cracks and a couple holes in the deck. I am by no means a good welder. The more I practice, the better my welds become. But I'm no welder. That's a cheap welder from Harbor Freight. I picked it up for just this kind of purpose. I started to clean up the rust. I used some chemical rust removers and also the steel wire brushes that go on drills, and it cleaned up pretty well. Then I went ahead and bought some Rust-Oleum and I put many coats on. I think I used about 3 cans. I taped all the hardware off there that I didn't want to have paint on, the pulleys, things that I could not take off the deck. I even painted the brackets that hold on the blades. And there it is, all together. Alright, we got the tires. You see they're pretty worn and they love to spin. So I was able to take them off with just the impact gun. Amazingly. I brought the breaker bar just in case, but my impact gun with what size is this? 13/16 socket took them right off. I was amazed. So I guess the first step would be to deflate the tire to remove these. So let's see what happens. On my tripod, been slacking a little bit on recording. So far we got the rims. I got the tire off the rim.
Wasn't a very hard job, but it wasn't an easy job. Jen and I broke the seal, pushed it down, pulled it out. It was a workout. It's a two-man job, definitely. All right, as we can see the difference of treads. These are the Turf Masters. And these are the Turf Savers. I have no idea. This is where I need soap and water. Go to Home Depot. These things are about $2 a piece. They have some other one there for $4. I got the $2. I got a little Dawn. Jen swears that's the best one. You're supposed to spray. Let's see. Maybe that's why it was $2. There you go. So you want to spray a little bit of soap and water right in the rim. Spray a little on here too. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Alright, according to Jennifer, this should slide right in.
She's going to be doing the opposite.
The opposite. We're going to have no problem. We moved a little.
Watch our fingers. We're getting there.
Here we go.
Getting there.
These things, I think I already told you, it cost me about $2 a piece at Harbor Freight. Well, worth it. And there we go. All right, one side in, folks. One side. Now, I guess we would flip it over. This is where the hard part comes. Now, this is where the vice grips come in, supposedly. Go the right way, it might help. Right. See what happens there.
I think you went too far away.
Yeah, I think you're right. There we go. Okay, one tire on rim. That was a little tougher, but I guess more you do it, the easier it would be. It's tough. Basically, it's like taking them off. You do the opposite at first. It's not too bad. Make sure you put enough soapy water on, and then the vice grip. Probably really don't need it, but it's always good for a backup if it did slip off and have to start all over. I didn't really see it necessary. But what I did at the very end, it had about that much more. All I had to do was go over, and I couldn't get the pry bar in. But I put it down. I held where it was already seated, and my wife just walked it on with her foot, and it just popped right on. So I'm going to try again. Make sure you get to your soapy water. Not that tire. That's why I always have a supervisor. My supervisor is my wife. You know how pissed I would have been if I put that busted ass tire back on this rim. Oh jeez. And it's something that I would do. I've done shit like that. So I say I always have a supervisor. My father-in-law is my supervisor. So I'm always in a hurry. I always want to get shit done. Then it turns into a big headache. That's the old one too. Where's the old one? Alright. I'm pretty sure there might be a correct way to put this tire on. The tread doesn't look like it's doing anything. And there's the camera woman helping. Ah, she's terrible. Let me tell you.
I didn't want you to forget.
Gotta put that on there good. Get it on there good, folks. This soapy water is key. Okay, here we go. Now, if I remember right, we just did this. I can't remember shit. This wasn't too bad. Just put it on. How the hell did I do it? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Did I have it this way?
No, I think you were
I think I was this way.
pushing it down.
And I just pretty much forced it in there. There it goes. Fine. Then I grab one of these bad boys. There it goes. Grab another one. You gotta make sure you get enough weight.
No, you could just push it down.
This table's taking a beating. I gotta get this out. I think this is close. There it goes. Nope. Right, now put out the other one. There it goes. There it goes. Just like that, folks. Then you turn it over. This is where the problem starts. It's not as easy as putting the bottom. You start off like this. I just bit it like this. That's it. Just to prevent it from popping off. Once you start really working it, you can start muscling it. See? Hopefully I don't break my table.
You could always do it on the ground again.
Let me get it going. I'm not sure if this one. Bending over though is not the easiest thing to do. Put your foot right there, John. Camera woman. That's super tight, but yeah. Come on. This is where Jen comes in. I hold here, walk it around, starting right here. There you go. You're on. That wasn't that bad. I guess you can start getting better and better. There you go. There's my vacation, folks. It has not stopped raining on us. Well, we've been getting stuff done. Let's see what happens. Alright, so basically, I tried to seat the tire on the right side because the left side is pretty secure. And I waited till I started feeling to push my hands. Probably not the safest way to do it. Just coming out the back. Try that. Oh no, it's too much here. Shit.
Maybe.
Try it. Yeah. Try that. There we go. There we go, see? There we go. Is it gone? Okay. No, alright, so we got it. Let me see. So we got 28 is max pressure. We got, I don't know if it's holding. Let me see. There we go. So almost 20. There you go. 25. Let the compressor off. Reset it. And it is pouring on us. It is pouring. No bubbles. Coming off. You can tell that my camper's a little crooked. Look at those, look at those bad boys. They're ready for action. As you've been following me, hopefully I upload this video. You know, somewhere I probably mentioned I got my Toro TimeCutter or whatever it's called. At Home Depot you could buy it for about 22 to like, it depends what model, all the way up. I'm not sure which model mine is, but it's not the biggest commercial one. I bought mine at Craigslist for 600 bucks. Ran, everything's great. Tires needed to be replaced. The deck needed to be welded up. Bought a $99 welder. Welded it up, cleaned up the deck, sprayed it. Looked brand new. So far I've cut the grass here. Got new blades several times. Got my $600 out of it already. We used it in some of the videos to transport heavy logs. So, always looking for that deal. There's a reason. Make out. Now I got these new tires. I hope it lasts me a couple years. I'll get my money out 100 times off of that machine. And then maybe I'll look for something newer. Once I have the cabin, once I got a nice shed or something, put it all in, I'll start buying a little bit better. But I'm always scared something's going to go missing. And I hate driving back and forth with things. But looks good. Another good job, Jennifer. Boom. That's my helper. She don't go on camera too often.
Well, that's the end of the episode, folks. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do. Hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.